Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on the channel. My name's Ash, you'll know me as Brommer18. Today we're continuing our suitable signings series. In this series I show you the best players to sign for a particular position for a specific tactic. Today we are looking at the best fullbacks to sign for possession systems. We're kind of rounding that off now. We've covered strikers, wingers, defensive midfielders, we've covered centre backs, we've done box-to-box midfielders as well. So I think we're kind of coming to the end for the best sort of players for possession systems. If there's any others that you guys would like to see, do let me know. Maybe we can do kind of goalkeepers or something like that, if that's something you're interested in. If you're new to the series, go and check out those videos, but also what I'll do is I will split it into 3 ratings groups. So let's have a quick look at them here. We split it into 60 to 74, 75 to 82 and 83 to 89, and in each of those groups I will show you the best 4 players that I have identified based on some specific traits and requirements that we'll go through very shortly. Before we do get into it, 2 quick notices. 1, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you get notifications every time I upload. Lots of great content coming on this channel for the likes of FIFA and maybe eFootball/PES as well, so keep an eye on that. 2, if you haven't done so already, check out my Patreon. The link is down below. On there you can get access to a range of fantastic perks, including the likes of my FIFA 22 custom tactics package, where I give you deep dives, ratings and rankings of every tactic that I cover on FIFA on the channel. Also my scouting package, which is lots of real scouting reports, very in-depth on a range of different players based on hundreds of hours of my own analysis. Also you get the likes of exclusive videos such as exclusive tactics videos, behind the scenes videos, early access, a whole host of great perks. Do go and check that out. On that note, let's get into the video. Right then, we spoke very briefly about the ratings. The reason why we do this, for any of you who are new, is because you can then tailor it depending on your situation. If you're doing a lower league save or a road to glory save, you need lower rated players. We've got that in the 60 to 74. If you're looking for the high-end players, we can do that in the 83 to 89. The reason why we've not gone to 90 plus is just because when you get into those sort of players who are rated 90 and above, listen, they should be able to fit into any system. It shouldn't really matter, should it? So I'll kind of cut that off there. Right then, let's talk about the required traits, what we're looking for in fullbacks or possession. Well, first things first, we want stamina, because we're looking for them to be overlapping fullbacks. We want them getting up and down the touchline as much as possible. They'll probably cover the most ground in the entire team, maybe even more so than if you've got the likes of a box-to-box midfielder. They really do, you know, cover a lot of ground, and they're very, very important in an underrated sense. Now, you might be thinking, what if I have inverted fullbacks? Well, this video in general is more about attacking fullbacks. Now, I am looking to do a separate video where we cover inverted fullbacks or possession systems as well. However, I'm kind of struggling to find them. You know, the data reviewers just haven't really put in many fullbacks who are that suited to, you know, playing as an inverted role. So that's something I'm kind of looking into, but we're struggling at the moment. So here we're looking for those really attacking, energetic fullbacks who are going to be getting up and down the flank as much as possible. Naturally, we're also looking for passing, short passing in particular. Long passing I can give or take, and you will see that sort of play out in some of the defenders that we choose. But generally, at the bare minimum, we want them to be good at short passing naturally, because you're going to be looking to play the ball out from the back, so you're going to want them to be competent within that area. On top of that, to filter in with that stamina and that attacking fullback mentality, we want someone with a high work rate, high attacking and high defensive as well. This is going to enable them to get up and down the pitch as much as possible, and they really will cover all that ground and be there when you need them to be. We're looking for pace, naturally, because it's FIFA and pace rules everything. But on top of that though, just generally, if they're going to be in a position where they're going to be marking wingers, for example, you're going to be playing a high line, you're going to be looking for them to burst forward in attacking moves, they're obviously going to need the pace for that thing as well. So it's not just about playing into FIFA, it is sort of what I'm naturally looking for in that kind of attacking minded fullback. We want defensive awareness. I've been calling it marking in the past videos that we've done, just because of the fact that FIFA or EA changed it from marking to defensive awareness this year, but it's still the same thing. It is marking, they've just titled it a little bit different, and it does the same job So just to clear up any confusion, I've now changed it to defensive awareness because a couple of you guys did sort of call me up on that in the comment section. And finally, stand tackle as well. Slide tackle not as important. I put an emphasis on not slide tackling, stay in control, stay on your feet. But with stand tackle, because you're generally going to be looking to press, because it is a possession system, whether that be a cans press or an extreme press, you're going to be wanting them to sort of, impose themselves on the opposition player. So as a result, stand tackle comes of the most important compared to something like slide tackle. Right then, we've covered that. Let's get into the players, starting off with the 60 to 74 overall rating. We have Oscar Hill. He's 73 overall and 80 potential. Naturally, you do have dynamic potential in the game, so do bear that in mind. But, you can give or take. So this is the sort of thing we're looking at as a base level. He's 23 years old, currently playing in Spain for Espanyol. He is a right back, but certainly a very good one. And ultimately, I think you can get him for relatively cheap as well, because of the fact that his potential doesn't go through the roof, but it's still a good signing because, again, like I say, 7 growth plus dynamic potential, very, very good. We've also got Michael Murillo, a slightly sort of lower ceiling kind of guy. He's someone who's you're more looking to bring in if you need someone here and now. At 74 overall and 77 rated. He's 25 years old, so not quite peak years yet, but he's almost there. He's at Anderlecht. But he's one of these more, compared to the other guys who you're seeing are a little bit shorter, 5'9", 5'8", etc. At 6 foot, he's that more bigger bodied kind of guy. So if you're looking for that sort of, as I say, big bodied, aggressive kind of fullback, then he's certainly a good fit. Again, you can get him for relatively cheap as well. We've got Joel Anderson, who's currently at SE Midtjylland. 72 overall and 75 potential rated. He's the cheapest on this list. I did actually check that one. And so as a result, even at 24, there is still, again, room for him to grow. He's from Sweden, and he's also a right back as well. And then we come on to Gerardo Arteaga. He's the only left back in this section here, but a very, very good one. 22 years of age makes him the youngest fullback on this section, and 73 overall and 80 potential. From Mexico, but playing his trade in Belgium with Genk. So again, someone who you can get for a relatively good deal, but very, very high upside. So next then, let's talk about the 75 to 82 rated players. First off, we've got relatively well-known name, Kieran Tierney, 81 overall and 87 potential. Naturally, he is at Arsenal. He's a more expensive option, but any of you who may have already started an Arsenal career mode, you've kind of got that sorted. 24 years old, lots of room for him still to grow. Naturally, of course, from Scotland as well. You've also got someone who could play that sort of role as maybe like a wide wing back in, say, like a free back if you've got the wide and right and left wide midfielders, or someone who could also play as that wide centre back as well. We've seen him do it in real life. He can play at all sorts of things, particularly his passing, is very, very good as well. We've got Ander Kappa. He's at Athletic Bilbao. He's 29 years of age, so you're looking for someone in this case who can come in and sort of fill a role right now. He's 80 overall, no room to grow, but at 80 overall, he's a very, very good, solid player at Athletic Bilbao as well. Sort of fits their remit very well. They're sort of very good at developing those players who are very good technically, and he's certainly one of them as well. We've got Berger Melling. He's 75 overall and 76 rated. In terms of his potential, he's 26 years of age, which means he's coming into his peak now, playing at Stade Rennais, but from Norway. He's someone I actually found a couple of years ago on Football Manager, and his attributes were through the roof. And so, sort of do my research for this video, sort of come across him again. You're really seeing someone who, I want to see him. I've never seen him play in real life. I want to see him have a look at him and see what he's like, because I feel like with all these games sort of suggesting that he's got these really good attributes, maybe there's a player there. So again, someone who you can come in looking to fill the void right now, can play the role for those lower league top tier sides or those second tier sides who are looking for promotion. So I think he's definitely a good option. And the one who's probably my favourite in this section, Owen Wijndal, currently 21 years of age. He's a left back for AZ Alkmaar in the Netherlands. He's 79 overall and 84 potential. He's been touted for a very, very long time. We're still waiting for him to really have that move where he goes to maybe another team in Europe, for example, and kind of hits the heights. But for now, developing very, very nicely at AZ Alkmaar. He's a bit more expensive. I remember trying to, or having a look at him for my Borussia Dortmund career mode, on the channel this season, and he was very expensive then, and as a result, we kind of swerved out the way of it. But a very, very good player, and certainly worth the money. So let's talk about the elite players then, the 83 to 89 rated. Well, we've got Kyle Walker, who you'll know in real life, he's seen as that more of inverted fullback these days in the role he plays with Man City, and I guess for England as well. But on this, he's still got high work rate. He haven't really adapted to that. So as a result, he's absolutely perfect for this attacking fullback role. 31 years of age, but extremely good. We know about his physical attributes, obviously 85 overall and 85 potential as well, and also 6 foot in terms of his height. So just very, very all-rounded, and a really, really good buy. Next, we've got Ferland Mendy, the left back for Real Madrid. Nationality is French. He's 83 overall and 86 potential as well. Again, just another really, really good one. In fact, all the guys on this list, as you'd expect, in the elite tier, really, really good. As is the next one, Andrew Robertson, obviously the Liverpool left back, 87 overall, but still, despite the fact that he's 27 years of age, has the slight potential to grow with 88 potential. And obviously, you've also got that dynamic range as well, where it could fluctuate a little bit more. But again, someone, if you're looking for that top end left back in this possession-based system, him and Kyle Walker are really the two guys. And finally, if you're looking for a slightly cheaper option, but still within that kind of, upper tier, then look no further than Ricardo Pereira at 83 overall and potential, currently 27, no room to grow, but can certainly come in and play that role. And if you are a world-class team, he can still slot in and be your number one right back, absolutely for sure. Currently playing for Leicester, and nationality Portugal as well. He's certainly the cheapest option out of these four, and I think he can still do the job as well as any of the others, to be honest. So certainly if you're looking for someone who's a little bit cheaper but can play that top end role, he's certainly the guy. Right then, on that note, it's just about time to round off this video. If you've got any suggestions for players who you think I may have left out, some of you guys have been getting in some great suggestions in the previous videos, so let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. As I said at the start of the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so that you get notifications every time I upload, and also check out my Patreon as well, where you can get access to a range of fantastic perks on there. Follow me on Twitter, the link to that is down below. And also drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it and you want to see more. Don't forget to check out all the other series on my channel as well, such as that aforementioned Borussia Dortmund career mode series that I think you guys will really, really enjoy. And also make sure to get into suggestions for future videos you want to see. I'm thinking of the likes of, obviously we're going to go through the other tactics like gegenpressing, maybe counter-attack. And also looking at the likes of specific roles, maybe like target man strikers or prolific wingers, something like that. So again, keep getting at me, and I'll really appreciate that. On that note, we're going to finish it there. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you soon.